Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Shakti Spiral. Oh my goodness, it has been a little bit of time. It feels like, anyways, a month. A lot can happen in a month. And I am so honored and excited that you have decided to join me tonight. And I want to welcome any newcomers to the Shakti Spiral online ritual gathering. And I want to also welcome back those who are seasoned and those who have been with me from the very beginning. I also want to welcome those who will be watching this later on, this rebroadcast, for those that have time constraints and aren't able to make it. Okay, the new moon energies. Wow. It's interesting because I've heard a lot of different chattings going on, a lot of people talking about how the energies have been so intense a couple of days ago, and they were even for me. I had a couple of days where it felt really like intense days where I had to take a moment to just really regroup my energy and collect just the energy that was mine versus what I was feeling, all the pings I was feeling around me. And so it's interesting how it shifted. And now being in this new moon energy, the vibe, the energy of Cancer, it has shifted again. And it feels so much more fluid. And I really resonate with the new moon energies. And so it is, to me, a time of cultivation and really seeding new ideas and new energies and things that we were really wanting to welcome into our lives. And so today, this evening, together, we are going to be focusing on intuition, because with this new moon energy in Cancer, Cancer being a water sign, it's all about emotion, it's all about connection, it's all about delving deep. I had, interestingly enough, dreams in my past before I really got into the fullness and cultivation of who I am today. I used to have really interesting dreams about water, the depths of ocean, or just a dark abyss. And sometimes in my dream that would frighten me. I would feel like that was something I definitely wanted to stay away from. That was something that really held a lot of mystery and a lot of the unknown. And isn't it interesting in our lives when we are challenged with things that are unknown or hold a lot of mystery to us, our first response more often than not is fear, because I think as a human connection that we have with just the dynamic of being a human and being part of that web of the network of human beings that have have gone before and will go after, we all are programmed with certain wiring, and one of that is the fight or flight. And so if we can address something, or we're not sure what it is, and it may be a little bit scary or unknown, our first instinct is maybe to recoil or to step back and to kind of assess the situation. So with the emotions, with energy of the water, and that the ebb and the flow and just that movement, we can get caught up sometimes in energies of fear or resistance or something that would keep us from really being centered. And so the purpose of this gathering tonight is to delve deep. As you know, Shakti, that's me, I am not about being at the surface. I'm really about delving deep and going into those recesses where we have resistance or things that we need to bring to light and to illuminate. And so that is what we're going to be focusing on tonight. And I'm just so happy that you are here and that we can connect wherever you are around the world, either watching this live or watching the recording, the rebroadcasting afterward. It is such an interesting thing that happened. It's almost like a miracle, where when two or more are gathered, it really is a space of holiness. It's a space that can change and alter a lot of energy. And so as we circle tonight, it is a true honor and blessing to be circling with you. And oh my goodness, the interesting thing also is I was thinking about, I like to do giveaways for the Shakti New Moon rituals. And I thought about tonight, this was last month actually, and I really connected with my peeps and with the one energy. And I asked, what would best serve as a giveaway, as something to continue with energy and the work that we're going to be doing this evening. And I have a really dear friend. Her name is Feather Garden Bell, and she owns a shop called The Witchy Mama or The Witchy Mommy on Etsy. And I was guided to purchase, I'm trying to get these not spilled on all this stuff. We can hold them up. These beautiful chakra runes. There you can see them. They're rune sets, and oh my gosh, so there's like carnelian and beautiful jaspers and just red jaspers and some amethyst. And so one of you that are watching live this evening will be the recipient of this gift. And they've been sitting on my altar, and they've been getting charged with the energies and the intentions of this evening. And they're going to be sitting right here throughout the ritual to really solidify all that we're going to be doing tonight, and the energies of really delving deep and really connecting with those powerful parts of us that we may be resisting or may not even be aware of. So before we go any further, I'm going to do some wafting of sage to clear any energies. Interestingly, I still feel like a newbie when it comes to the Google Hangout, and so right before I felt very, ooh, that's some good energy. I felt very like, okay, just make sure I'm getting these buttons right, and making sure that you can see me and that it's broadcasting the way that it should. And so it's time to just take a break and to just come to center. And so here we go. Some for me and some for you. I'm going to circle it behind me even to really, really clear those energies. And what I also like to do, that is something that just really, because I believe when you take something out, such as you're taking out kind of the dense energies of the day, the things, the harried energy, the unfocused maybe, I like to always, I believe that when you take something out, you create a void. So it's important to put something back. And so I do that with sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is a beautiful offering. It really brings in positive energy. It's a sacred offering to our ancestors, those who've gone before us, who go after us. And it really brings in such a beautiful energy. Oh, look at that. Look at those embers. A beautiful energy of connection, protection, clarity, and peace. So we're feeling that up right now. Just a little more. Just a little more. And if you have some of your own, I definitely recommend doing this right along with me when we do these rituals. It's like having smell-o-vision, so we can just do that together. And behind me, I always have the sacred candle lit in offering to the goddess, the all-mother, the energy that I work with. And aren't these beautiful? Oh my gosh. I thought they were perfect for tonight with the beautiful purple, like a royal purple. It's just vibrant and so fitting for the offerings of tonight. So I'm so excited. I really have been looking forward to today all day long. It's funny how time goes when you're looking forward to something. It seems to just kind of take its time, and then right towards the end, it just like warp speed. So, you know, it's exciting to circle with you. So I just want you to get comfortable wherever you are, wherever you're sitting, wherever you are, to just take a moment to settle into your body and to just really, really be present in this moment. And we're going to take 3 breaths together to kind of center ourselves, and then we're going to go on with what I call the Shakti spiral connection. So first, just take a deep breath, inhaling, really deeply inhaling, and as you exhale, releasing all energy or stress that doesn't serve you, that isn't yours. All cares and worries, put on that shelf. You may not want to even return to them after the end of this ritual. So just put all cares, worries, concerns, put them on that metaphysical structure of this shelf. Basically, just the metaphoric of putting on the shelf, maybe letting it go, Leave it to the divine to take care of for you. Second deep breath, inhaling, calling all pieces back to us from all places, people, time, or things, and exhaling, releasing all that does not serve for our highest good. Deep breath, inhaling peace and love and unity. Exhaling any resistance or any doubt for all that we're going to be doing tonight. Now I want you to focus your attention on your heart chakra. And imagine there a beautiful light, a beautiful spiral. This spiral contains all of your heart energies, all of the pure, undiluted love potential. See it expanding and getting bigger, expanding, getting bigger, until it literally is the size of your body. Feeling every part of you with this sacred spiral, with this sacred heart energy, feeling every part of you. Now imagine that we are all sitting together in a great big circle, wherever we are around the world, that we create a really beautiful sacred circle. Now to visualize this beautiful spiral that is yours, extending out through your left side, connecting with the person at your left, and seeing your energy meld with their beautiful sacred spiral. Beautiful colors, all sacred, all loving. And this will continue on, and that person will release that energy off to their left side, giving it to their person on their left, and continue around this beautiful circle until the energy finds its way back to you and comes through on your right side with beautiful, vibrant colors of all beautiful spirals. Take this energy in now from your right side, merging with your sacred heart space, your spiral. Feel it, see it, and know that it is done. You know, I feel so connected when we do this. I literally feel like I can almost see every one of you and the beautiful energies that you carry. So now, with this sacred circle connected and drawn, it is time to call and welcome in the quarters. So we will start with the east. I call to the divine sacred guardians of the east, the element of air, sacred thought, winged ones, whisperings of love. Come and be part of our circle. I call to the direction of the south, the element of fire, the kundalini, the creative spark, the fire walkers and fire breathers. Come and be part of our circle. And I call to the elements of the west, the element of water, the sacred guardians of the west, who hold intuition, gestation, the power of amniotic fluid, fluidity and connection, the sacred water keepers. We call you now to stand guard at this circle. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, Pachamama, the ancient ones, those who have gone before us and those who will go after us. We call you now to step forward and be part and guard over our circle. We call in the divine All-Mother. Sacred and holy is she, known by over 10,000 names and names that are completely unknown. We call you now, Divine One, to come and be part of our circle. And we call in the Divine One energy to surround us, to flow through us, and to anchor into us, to be part of this circle as we gather together this evening to do this sacred work. We call in our guides, our angels, those whom we deem trustworthy of this sacred work. Come now and be part of the circle. Above and below, within and without, it is done. I had to take a moment because I can just feel, I don't know about you, I can feel the buzzing of the energy. It feels so amazing. So let's talk a little bit about intuition. What does intuition mean to you? What does it mean to say that you're intuitive or psychic, or you have a second sight, or a knowing, or a parent's intuition, or a woman's intuition? However it comes, what do you consider intuition? What is it when you feel intuitive and connected? What part is that? What part does that play in your life? It's interesting because some people feel like they have to connect to something in order to be intuitive. We all know that, or we should know, that intuition is a natural gift. It's a gift as much as breathing air if we are here and as sentient beings on planet Mama Gaia. And the more that we awaken, the more that we ascend, the more that we come to a full embodiment of who we really are, the more we house these energies that are part of us and the divine dynamic of being here as a human being, as we are ascending as well. Even some who would call themselves star seeds that come and reside from other planetary systems and have come to anchor in certain energies in a physical body and manifested. We are all playing a powerful, vital role. And it's interesting how powerful intuition can be. I was guided today to share something before we begin our meditation, and it's something to become more and more aware of. As we become awakened, the more aware we're going to be becoming to energies that are not going to make a lot of sense to us in the way of the five sense, the 3D world, I call it. And that is, we're going to have to really rely on our intuition more and more frequently. I had a dream one time that I was watching this pro surf and volleyball type of tournament. It was an actual pro surfing competition. And as I was watching this competition, I noticed that it didn't take place at a beach. It actually was done in a studio. And there were people getting on their boards, and they looked like they were surfboarding, and they looked like they were taking their fall, their little tumble off of, I don't know the surfing terminology, but they took a fall off of their boards, and they had wipe out or whatever. I noticed that they were standing in front of a green or blue screen. I think it was a blue screen in my dream. But I looked at a monitor. I kind of noticed the monitor, and I looked over at the monitor, and it looked like they were at a beach. And there were waves, and it was a complete tournament. It was a contest. And it really I woke up, it just showed me that, and it showed me how even though you think you're seeing something with your eye, it can be a complete illusion or fallacy. And so the reason why I'm sharing this with you is I woke up and I really thought about what it is that we are shown every day in the world. How much of that is true versus how much of that is superimposed upon us. Now, this isn't to become alarmed or it's definitely to become aware and awakened, but it's also because there are certain things that we see with our eyes that may not be in alignment with our highest good, but seem that they would be. Even something as harmless, say, as a surfing tournament or competition, there's something to it not being authentic. And it's so completely important to be in our authentic, most authentic state of being, that of complete intuition. And not just trusting what we see with our eyes, but also trusting what we feel intuitively, what we see intuitively, and what we know. So that is why we're doing this tonight, with these energies in alignment with the highest good. So, okay. Whew. Little hot channeling this energy. Okay, so get comfortable. And in this space, allow me to be your guide as we go on a journey. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to focus on your third eye, which is right between your eyebrows, the space right here. I want you to focus on your third eye now. And notice the color of your third eye. Most people call it like an indigo color, a blue, a purplish, kind of like the indigo, the color of the flowers behind me. Whatever color comes to you, that's exactly appropriate for you, so trust it. Don't second guess it and just go with it. Now, using the spiral as our vehicle, I want you to spiral out of this energy. Spiral out of your third eye, getting bigger and expansive. And this vehicle is going to actually take us to a different place. The sacred spiral is going to be a guide on our journey. And I am with you, and you are safe. Spiraling outward, the spiral gets bigger and bigger until it looks like a portal. It circles around and expands. All of those indigo colors expand and expand. And there's a beautiful light. With me as your guide, let's step through that light. When we find ourselves in a space of deep mystery, a mystical place, a place that doesn't make sense to our human existence in our human third dimensional world, but this place is just as real. Notice that there is a path in front of us. What does this path look like? What is it made out of? Notice how it feels beneath your feet. And let's start walking this path together. It's a little bit like the lighting is like a dusk time, where it's not too bright and it's not too dark. And we notice that along the way, along this pathway, there are crystals illuminating each side, and they serve as little lights to be a guide, to guide the path. Up ahead in the far distance, you see this beautiful structure. It looks majestic. It looks ancient, yet in perfect form. You feel comfortable, yet curious as to what is in this place. We get closer, and you notice that the door is ajar, and it's beautiful, beautiful, ornate door. Let's step inside. In this corridor, we notice that everything seems to be dark except for this light that shines through the stairway. And on the stairway, the stairwell, it kind of spirals upward, but there is a light emanating from it. So let's take the time now to go up this spiral, this spiraling staircase. Feeling the banister as you walk upward. Is it polished? Is it cool to touch? Is it warm? Let your hands slide along as we walk upward. And at the landing, there is a beautiful door. What does the door look like? How ornate is it, or how simple is it? Notice the color of this door. Before you open the door, there is something deeply etched in the door. It's a symbol. Take a moment to notice what that symbol is. Now open the door, feeling the doorknob in your hand. Smooth, or is it rigid and rough? But very comfortable, fits perfectly in your hand as you open the door. And I will stay at this landing waiting for you. As you enter in, you find yourself in a very small but very beautiful, ornate room. And up ahead, on a pedestal, where only the light is illuminated, stands a beautiful, beautiful book. Walk up to this pedestal now. The pillar of light that shines comes from a beautiful crystal that hangs overhead. And as you walk up to this book, notice etched in the front cover is the very same symbol that is etched in the door before you came into this room. Allow your fingers, your index finger, to trace along this symbol. Feel that symbol beneath your finger. And notice that when you trace along the symbol, it starts to illuminate and glow, and it becomes very bright. The book unlocks. And there are pages and pages being turned on their own as you stand and you watch in wonderment, in amazement, in joy. This book contains very powerful lives that you have lived, magical ones, deep-seated, intuitive ones, ones as a great healer, ones as a great teacher, ones as a great love. All of these lives were used to serve you for your highest good and are all aligned to a powerful knowing and intuition. Place your hands on this book. You notice from head to toe you start to buzz. And this buzzing teleports you into the big crystal overhead. And inside that crystal resides your higher self. Take a moment now as your high self downloads to you and activates you to a deeper, fuller knowing, a deeper, fuller expansion of your intuition now. Beloved, you are wise beyond time, space, and measure. Who you are, why you're here, is unfolding beautifully as it should before you. Allow the unfolding to happen. Activate now to the divine intuitive gifts that are yours, that are your sacred birthright. Activate now to your inner being, your empowered force. Activate now to truth and your most authentic self. Feel this energy and this activation happening. Know that this activated has started something beautiful and awakening inside of you. As your high self steps back and looks at you, you are filled with love and wonder. Thank your high self. And you notice that you step back and you find yourself again with your hands on the book, no longer in the crystal. Turn a couple of pages in this book, intending that you connect with the life that serves for your highest good and that will bring you a deeper understanding of who you are. Stop at that page now and see. The energy has already downloaded into you. Trust what you are receiving. And it's time to come back, beloved one. Know that you can come to this space and you can come to this sacred part of you anytime you want. Close the book and retrace the symbol on the front cover. Seeing the light dimming. It rests now, waiting for you to come back and ignite it once more. Step back, noticing the beautiful pillar of light that still shines upon that pedestal with that book, completely protected and watched over always. And give thanks to the sacred room for all that is housed here. Stepping through the door once more, the door closes quietly and gently behind you, and you hear a soft click, knowing that it is locked in place until you are ready to open it once more. And here I am with you at the landing, and it's time to descend, going back down the staircase, allowing your hands to glide as we go down the banister, feeling the smoothness or the roughness, the coolness of the banister, going down. And at the bottom, you go out the front door. The door closes gently behind us, and we find ourselves walking along that path again. Take a moment to stop and turn around and look again at that beautiful, majestic place. This is you. This is your sacred sanctum. And you can return and are always welcome whenever you feel you need to. Walking along the path once more, giving thanks to the little spiritual crystals who have lighted our way. It's time to step through that portal. Stepping through the portal, noticing the colors, and winding that spiral back into your third eye. solidifying all that was done for your highest good. Winding your third eye back. Until it completely nestles inside of you once more. And when you're ready, start to wiggle your toes, your legs, shifting your hips, rolling your shoulders, moving your hands. Roll your neck. Welcome back. So how was that? Something about that I wanted to make mention to you. That symbol that you saw at the door and on the book, that symbol is your power symbol. That's your symbol of intuition. That is your symbol of divine connection. And you can use that symbol for a lot of different things. And I feel that you will be guided as to what to use it for and how to use it, when to use it. So trust in what you got. And if you want to take a moment after this ritual is over, or even now if you have a paper and pen next to you, I would suggest that you write it down, draw it out, and be with this powerful symbol that is you, that connects you really quickly. You don't even have to go through that whole meditation again. You can just simply hold, say you've carved that symbol out onto a stone or a piece of quartz, or even written on a paper. And if you hold that on your receiving hand and your giving hand, and you hold that with the intention of connecting, you will be connected, because that is part of your energetic blueprint. See, even though we're physical beings, we have an energy blueprint as well. It's our energy. Think of the meridians and how, if you were to look at the different energy lines, it all connects and it all becomes like this, almost like an ancient language. And part of these symbols are activated or active, and some are dormant still. And we go through the process of activating them, the ones that are dormant, or even infusing the ones that are activated to a whole other level. And that is what we feel when we're feeling the buzzing, when we're feeling the energy. It's being introduced to our energy field, and it's activating or saying hello to those centers that are already open. This is besides the chakras. These are other energy fields that I work with through the One Ascension technique and the modalities that I have been gifted to be part of. So with that powerful symbol, that power symbol of yours, use it as you feel guided. You can put it on an altar or in a sacred space. You can carve it out. That would be really cool to make something that you could wear. Whatever you're guided to do with it, it's yours. It's sacred, so hold it that way. And you can share it. I would love to, if you would like to show me or later on or whatever, like in a message, I would love to see. And if not, only if you're guided to. If not, that's totally fine too. But know that as we go through these rituals and these meditations, they're much more than just setting intentions for to be activated with intuition or with prosperity, or the ones that we did in the past, or self-love. What's happening is you're being activated. I think you've already known that, but I'm telling you this because it's really important to go into the meditations and the rituals with an understanding that activation is occurring. And that is so powerful that I was guided to do this, because the one energy works to activate and to enlighten and illuminate those paths that may be darkened. So, and as always, it is my deepest honor to be part of this work with you. So it is time now to bring this ritual to a close, knowing that if you want to watch it again afterwards, you're totally welcome to. And if this has been of service to you, I would recommend that and would be so honored if you would share this these events with others, so that they too can receive the blessings of this ritual and the ones to come in the months to come. In fact, it's something that I was told that the more that gather together, the more that are going to be awakened and activated, and that is how our world ascends. That is how we come to a place of love and unity and understanding, working within this field of love and this field of one. And before we open up our circle and we say goodbye to the loving spirits that have been here with us, I wanted to take a moment to ask if you would send some loving, positive energy to those in our circle who may need it. To send love to those who may be watching this later on, who may need it. And to our earth. To all those who may not be awakened yet, to send them love and an invitation to know that they are worthy to be their full, authentic self. We are all connected. What happens to one happens to all. And remember to shine your light brightly. It is through connecting with others and being and showing up in the world in your most authentic self that others feel the permission to do the same. Give yourself permission so that others may have permission. As within, so without. Okay. We thank the Divine All-Mother, the Divine One Energy, our spirits and guides who have been with us this evening. We thank thee all for being part of this circle. The Sacred Divine, we thank you. Go if you will, stay if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. And to the direction of the north, the watchtowers of the north, element of earth, we thank thee for being part of our circle. Go if you will, stay if you must. We bid you farewell. To the energy of the west, the direction of the west, the element of water, we thank you for being part of our circle. Go if you will and stay if you must. We bid you farewell. To the direction of the south, energy of fire, the element of fire, we thank you for being part of our circle. Go if you will, stay if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. And to the direction of the east, energy of air, element of air, we thank you for being part of our circle. Go if you will, stay if you must. We bid you farewell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, centering again, feeling that and seeing that beautiful spiral. Release that spiral through your right side, allowing that spiral to go counterclockwise around the circle. Releasing, 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 until you find and gather your energy back on your left side. Taking your spiral, feeling it vibrant and cleansed, empowered. It's time to close. So circle that in. Circle your spiral in now. Blessing your body and blessing all of your energetic bodies, circling it in. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller until it is once more safely nestled in your heart. Until next time. Gosh, it's so sad when I have to say goodbye because I don't, it's, that month can go by so slow sometimes, right? So with the giveaway and these beautiful runes, those who are called to these, I would like for you to either comment. Let's see, where should you comment? I don't want to be going all over the internet looking for you. I don't want to miss you. So I'm going to anoint these. I have this special oil that I only make once a year. It is called the All Mother Oil, and it's charged with one energy. And I use it for my clients who have had the One Ascension technique. When I gift them a little Herkimer stone diamond to use with their meditation. And so I usually anoint that oil with that, and I'm going to anoint these chakra runes with that as well. So if you feel guided, let me show these little babies once more. One just wanted to say hello. It's like candy, isn't it? If you feel guided to these, leave a comment. Let's see, this on this Google event page that you would love to receive these little beauties, or on the Facebook event page, or on the rebroadcasting on the comments section. So 3 places. We'll do it that way because I know that some don't have Facebook but watch through the Google. So yes, so comment on this event page on Google Plus, or on the YouTube channel, the box below, the comment section below, or on the event page on Facebook. And so what we'll do is my husband and I, we will draw the name, and I'll make a video after this airing. So check back on, it'll be posted on YouTube or on the Shakti Spiral event page so that you can see who the winner is. And definitely message me afterwards, whoever is chosen, with your mailing address. So until next time, my beloved people, I am so grateful to be of service to you in this way. As always, remember, step into your light, step into your truth. You are far greater and more brilliant than the most beautiful galaxy in the universe, in all known universes. My love to you. Mwah. See you next month. Oh, and if you want to connect with me on Facebook, go ahead and do that. Shakti Spiral, Shakti Wallace, or the One Ascension International page. Okay. Mwah. Bye-bye.